Okay, y'all, good morning. Monday morning, man. It's 7:45. I'm headed over here to Palmetto. We're going to start that job today. Probably be over here roughly probably two and a half days or so, something like that. So yeah. So I had a pretty good weekend. I know I got my hater, you know, coming in the comments talking about, you know, mowing grass last week, broke this week or something like that. Bo's gonna have me on a food card by January. This guy must not have been watching my channel very long, y'all. I mean, he must have does he not see that, man? I mean, come on, dude. I ain't never had a food card. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, ain't no season ever done that. I mean, it's stupid shit, dude. Like, are you serious, man? Come on, man. I'm a gangster out here, dude. Stop it. Stop it. Just saying. And as far as, you know, broke down skid steer, you know, it made a lot of money this weekend. It did. And it's going to make money this week, too. Well, I have a $6,000 a week minimum. You know, I know that ain't a lot of money to y'all $1 million companies, but it's okay to me. There's always some boo-hooer in the comments hating. But you see, I filled the Bobcat up yesterday. See, if I had to stop this morning and fill the Bobcat up, y'all see how it's on the trailer? I mean, that would be a 35-minute ordeal, man. 40-minute ordeal to stop and get fuel for the Bobcat. Because I'd have to unchain it. I'd have to move it. No matter how much I would want to, no matter how easy it would be for me to go get another Bobcat, that would be the reason why I wouldn't. I'm talking about, you know, a Bobcat. I'm going to eventually get another skid steer. I just don't know when, where, why, how, and all that. But I'm researching, y'all. I said I'm researching. Well, there's only a couple of brands around here where there is a dealer within an hour. I mean, Takeuchi dealer would be the farthest away, which would be about an hour. And then you got Bobcat, the dealer's like, you know, 15 minutes. And Kubota, the dealer's about 35 minutes. And there's a Case dealer too, that's about the same as the Kubota dealer, about 35, 40 minutes. You'd think, you know, living in the metropolitan Atlanta area, there'd be dealers everywhere, man, but there's not. Not on the south side. If I were up in North Atlanta, they got them all up there. They got all the dealers up there and then some. But there's only really two brands that really have all the features that I would want in another skid steer. And it'd be Takeuchi or I'm not trying to get no great big one. I'm just trying to get, you know, well, I ain't trying to get none right now, but I'm just saying that I'm looking at a Pacific type, right? You know, a Pacific weight, a Pacific you know, flow, and all that. And I would have to, I'm going to call the Kubota dealer, man. I'm just curious as to know how available these are. You know, the SVL 75s. I don't know how available they really are. You know. They put me on a list for a 75 last year. Well, I got on, and they did call me when one came up, but it didn't have the backup camera, and it wasn't an SVL3. It was a 2, the 75-2, and there's a lot of differences in that. See, to me, some of the basic stuff these days ought to be just, they're basic, man. Like a backup camera, that's just basic, man. That's minimum, man. That's mandatory, dude. Roll up door, that's mandatory, man. You know? And if I'm going to buy a skid steer, I'm going to be the one using it. I'm going to have an enclosed cab. And I don't know how much more an enclosed cab is with the open cab. But one of the reasons why I don't like running the Bobcat, this is one. One of the reasons why I don't run the Bobcat or push to do Bobcat work in the summertime is it's so hot. I don't want to be on the Bobcat. At least with the lawnmowers, you know, you're in and out. You're sticking and moving. So you're never really out on a job too long. But this job over here is going to be easy. One of the things that I'm going to have to do, and I don't think that I'm going to need both these guys over here all 3 days. I'm probably going to send Zach to do some lawns and stuff. But see, I know that I'll probably get 1 day out of Bo over here. Because if I hold Bo's money, if I hold Bo's money, he won't have any money to even eat tonight. So, you know, but say he works over here for 5 or 6 hours and he makes $130, and I give him $130. Shoot, I might not ever see him again. So I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it should, because that's just how he is. The owner paid him money the other day on Saturday, and y'all saw it wasn't nothing like what, I don't even think it was $100. So you gotta be, you know, you hate to be always having to think like that, but I am always having to think like that. And I know for a fact that I will not be dragging the Bobcat back and forth over here. I'll leave the skid steer over here tonight. But it's a shame, and it ain't like a lot of you guys, you know, y'all got guys, they come in on Monday, they, you know, punch their clock, they get in the truck and they go do the work, and then they come back and they put the equipment up, they punch the clock, they go home, they do it again tomorrow. That ain't what I got, okay? I mean, that ain't what, you know, it just ain't like that, y'all. I'm here, and there she is. She's probably gonna pull down in here. Okay, like I was saying, y'all, there's a lot here. There's a lot that we're going to be doing. We're going to be, of course, we're going through here and getting all this off the driveway. You know, I'm kind of waiting on them to get here, because I know Zach, he'll pull in this driveway and he'll go straight up that hill right there, and we don't want to do that. Well, we might, I don't know, man. So in here, we're gonna reach in here. We're probably gonna snatch this little maple out. A lot of these little saplings and junkie trees, there's a lot of vines too. We're gonna get all them. And we're basically just gonna go up in here and just set the brush cutter down. Y'all see that? Just kind of, we're just gonna get rid of some of this stuff. Now, and these sweet gums right here, we're gonna probably take them right out of the slope right there. I don't know about digging them out, but I might cut them off with the brush cutter. So another thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of all this. Everything y'all see right here, all this is coming out, okay? Everything you see right here. I'll probably reach up in here with the brush cutter and take a lot of this out right here, see? We're gonna be pushing the line back that way, right? Does that make sense? So, now we're not doing anything on the roadside here, on the inside of the fence or the outside of the fence. We want to do this, you know, just push, 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 right? So, I mean, when you, yeah, there's a lot of debris here. It's gonna be a lot of debris, man. We're gonna be burning. Now I probably won't go no further this way than right here, but I'll probably reach up in here with the brush cutter and cut some of these vines just so they can't come back as vibrant as they were. See, that looks terrible, you know. These cars are flying down through here. She didn't expect me here this early, she said. Back in the day when her husband was alive, you know, I knew him real well. And like I said, I worked for them for years. So he used to have a problem with teenagers coming by and would hanging out of a vehicle, hitting the damn, you know, destroying his mailbox. And he was an engineer, so he was always, you know, smart dude, right? Look, he told me, so look at the mailbox I put in. He said, so just in case they want to come by and hit my mailbox, they gonna feel it. And they are. This is solid steel right here, y'all. I mean, that's a huge piece of steel. And it goes down about 6 foot in the ground. Isn't that crazy? So, okay, y'all, so this is gonna be this area right here I'm finna take down, and we're gonna make a burn pile right here. All this is coming down. So, I'm gonna hang y'all up over here. Okay, y'all, so y'all saw we got the burn pile going. There's a lot of green in there, so we having a little bit of, you know, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem keeping that fire going until it gets really good and hot. Because I'm throwing a lot of green on there. And this right here is not gonna help. Look at all this. You'll see all that. Now, I don't know what it's gonna take to get that, but we're gonna get all this from all that. I'm gonna try to push it over from the top of the hill. I got better leverage, and then I can work with it, you know. I mean, I could cut it, obviously, but I want to try to get it all. I don't even want to, I shouldn't even have to go in there with a saw. That stuff ought to, well, it ought to, you know, dig up pretty quick, pretty easy, you know. So I'm gonna see what it feels like, and then I'll determine what I need to do to get it down. I got the bus cutter on. Bobcat is running great. So now what I'm doing now is I'm gonna go into here and cut back some of these limbs and get the privet where I can, you know, get some of it. The burn pile, man, it did great. It's really hot now, so I got Bo coming in behind me. I mean, we're making great time. We got everything up around the house done already. This is the thing about having Bo out here on the job, y'all. Look, y'all see what that chainsaw is? Look, y'all see that chainsaw? Guess who set that chainsaw there? Bo. You see, why would you do that? And that's the thing you got to watch out for when you got Bo out here. I'll watch out for it no matter who's out here, but especially when Bo's out here. Okay, y'all, so that's a wrap over here. A wrap for today. I got another day. So she's wanting to do 5 days over here. So we're gonna be over here all week, man. I'm down with it, man. There's so much we can do. She's really, well, she's really beside herself with how much we got done in one day, and we did get a lot done, y'all. And that's why I don't like doing stuff by the freaking day, because boy, we can do a lot in a day, man. And you know, I'll get better at pricing stuff and all that, man. You know, I'm not gonna miss no meal or nothing. Not me. I ain't missing no meal. But that's what you want right there, man. You want to get a lot done, right? And she saw how hardcore we are. See, I don't know. I've never worked for another contractor, so I don't really know how hardcore other contractors are this kind of work. I just know that I know what the hell I'm doing. I know how to make a property look neater. It does take some, you know, some getting there. You have to get there. It's not easy, and you have to be patient. But see, she's been looking at the mess for so long that she's like, oh my God, this is freaking awesome. And the amount of work that we're getting done for the money, it's really a lot of work. And that's why under normal circumstances I don't like to charge like I charge her. But it's okay because I know them, they're good people, and you know, she's grateful and thankful, and you know, she's giving me you know, the rest of the week. So needless to say, I'm gonna be over here all week. I don't know what everybody else gonna do, but I know where I'm gonna be. So and I got a couple of calls from the lawn care customers and all, where they're, you know, needing somebody to come and do the leaves and all. But see, these are the ones that are calling me now are the ones that wanted to skip and all that. And so now, but see, I ain't in no hurry because I don't want to cut no grass. I don't want to do no leaf cleaning. I don't want to do none of that shit, man. All I want to do in this wintertime is run the Bobcat, get better at the Bobcat, run in the Bobcat, get better at bidding on jobs, get better at, you know, making money outside of the lawns. 'Cause I'm burnt out on lawns, man. Shit, I've been cutting lawns for the last 7 months. So tomorrow, I'll probably just let Zach do the lawns. So, and I don't really even, I mean, I don't even have to have nobody over here with me. I know that for the last couple of days I won't, but I don't think I need 2 guys over here tomorrow because they was running out of stuff to do today. Because a lot of things have got to be explained, you know, and the guys that work for me, though they're, you know, they work hard, they don't really just, you know, I can't just inherently tell them, let's make this neat, because they don't really know what that means. And, you know, if I had another me out here, oh, I could just let loose that knows what to do without me having to tell them, because we're cutting a lot of stuff, and, you know, you can't cut too much. But everything that they cut, I have to tell them. And see that, because they're not looking at, you know, the overall nature of the job. They're just looking at one task at a time. And I'm looking at everything thinking, okay, we need to do this, 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 and this. But the guys, they worked hard today, man. Both of them did. They did good, man. So I got one customer texting me, wants me to trim trees. But she don't want to spend, you know, she wants me to come over there with a pole saw and walk around the yard trimming trees. And, you know, and I don't want to do it, man. So I keep telling all the people that want me to trim trees, I don't mind doing it, but let's wait until the leaves fall. And so they all want me to come when the leaves are still on the trees. And I'm probably I'm not going to be, you know, doing that too tough. That's just how I roll, man. I ain't doing nothing for the cheap chick, though. She want me to come over there and, It needs to be $500 job or more, or I don't want to do it when it comes to tree trimming. That might sound freaking lame, but that's what I want to do. But I can set Zach up with enough lawns, because if I have Zach come over there tomorrow, we're going to get, well, number one, we're not going to be as efficient as we need to be, and we're going to get a lot well, we would get a little more done, but you can only do what the machine can do. But she's really good people, man, and I really want to make sure, and I'm doing things in a way that's really going to help out the property overall. Now, you know, I ain't cutting no corners. You know, I'm digging stuff out. Y'all saw how that Bobcat ripped up that little patch of woods right there, man. Come on, dude. That's Bobby doing it, man. I said Bobby. A broke down piece of junk skid steer. Oh, one thing happened today. So I got a call from Takeuchi, right? Finally got a call from him. And it wasn't the dealer that I was in contact with, you know, back when I was trying to get one. I reached out to another dealer over the weekend, you know, to see what the availability was. You know, I shot him an email with availability to a dealer up in Atlanta. And he called me back and he says, yeah, I read the email. He says, yeah, that company, sales company or whatever, that, you know, he says they're really bad about that, you know, because they do such high volume sales, you know. See, to me, spending 80 grand is a chunk of money, right? It's a chunk. But on the grand scheme of equipment purchases, there ain't nothing. I said nothing. And he said, what he said, and I ain't got no reason to lie, he said they don't have any TL8 high flows right now. And he said, just like the other one said, they don't know when they're gonna get them. That's what he said. He said, I can put you on a list. I said, okay, well, put me on the list then. Because the list is, well, it's just that. You know, if you're on a list and one comes available, then you might be able to get it. But I know, he said there's like 15 people in front of me, so, yeah.